He's an MVP candidate right now. You come up second in Defensive Player of the Year, 24 years old. You averaged 23 and 11 last year in only 30 minutes a game. Like next year, those minute restrictions are going to be gone now. So if you gave you 23 and 11 in 30 minutes, add 20% more minutes, like because you're going to be playing probably 36 minutes. Now we're talking about a 26 and 14 guy. Team won 52 games. They win 55, 56 games. Like, let's assume they don't get LeBron. And then you also have to think about who isn't a candidate. Harden's not going to be it doesn't matter what Harden does. He won the MVP this year. I just feel.
And finished second and third the last couple years, so it's kind of a, he will be out of the conversation.
He'll be out. You look at the rank, you look at how the finish was this year for Durant. Durant was outstanding. He didn't finish in the top 6 because the voters have agreed, and I think somewhat rightfully, it's tough to vote for any of the Warriors. Steph didn't finish in the top 7. Now, he missed some games. Russ averaged a triple-double again, finished 5th.
So wasn't even the conversation.
Right, so there's 4 of your top 6 players in the league that aren't really even eligible for the award, you would think.
Good point.
So you have Embiid. You got Anthony Davis.
Yes.
Giannis and LeBron. Like, Embiid's on that list with those guys. To me, as a guy, I don't know what the Vegas odds are right now. I don't even know if they've been set. But I would say Embiid should be one of the 5 leading contenders going into next year.
I believe he will be. I believe if Golden State or Houston, and whichever player or team is having the best season. So if it's KD and Golden State, if they're on a record-breaking pace, they will include that player. If Houston was able to get on the pace to win 65 to 68 games again, then Harden, if he plays the same way, he will be involved in that conversation. But Joel Embiid, he'll be on everyone's list approaching 2018-19 season because he's proven to us that he can be somewhat durable, and we saw the whole scope of his game. And it's everywhere. He can shoot the 3. He can play in the pick and roll. He's got a fantastic either intermediate game. And in the low post, tell me a better center that has more moves in the low post than Joel Embiid. So, yes, he should be included as one of the best players in the world.
And I apologize just quickly here. The other part of this is the defensive side of the ball with the Defensive Player of the Year. Like, I'm 95% sure the last time a player won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same season was Jordan in the late 80s. Like, MVP, yes, we incorporate your defense, but it's typically an offensive award. But if you're a big man that is this level of impact defensively, and you're putting up 25 and 12, like that just adds to the case. So, yeah, Embiid should be, yes, he should shoot for a championship, but it's good to set individual goals, and he is that caliber of player.
And he's already an all-star, all right? An all-star, all-NBA, and to be the MVP. Those are the type of goals that players
So besides
like Joel
more
Embiid.
minutes, what else does he need to work on for him to lock this up?
For him to the first year he played, the year before last, he was a 37% three-point shooter. Last year, on the exact same number of threes per game, it dropped to 30%. If he doesn't have to be a high-volume three-point shooter, but if he can get around 35% again, where he is at least a threat from the outside, that's the one aspect of his game that you saw. You're like, oh wow, Embiid can be a stretch 5 at times. That went away last year. He's got to get that back to the level it was his
Also, if he can be dominant in the fourth quarter, that we've seen Harden and LeBron. They're always one of the leading scorers in the fourth quarter. So improve his overall percentage for shooting the 3 and also be more efficient and dominant in the fourth quarter. I believe that puts more eyeballs on him in that MVP conversation.
And Akeem's the last one to do it. The guy, I was wrong about Jordan. Akeem, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP same year. Guy a lot of people Embiid reminds them of.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.